Hello, and welcome to this special Q&A video with Andromedan contactee Alex Collier. In today's video, we're sharing an exclusive sneak peek from the latest webinar's question and answer session. If you'd like to dive deeper and watch the full webinar replay, it's available for just $6.99 over at alexcollier.tv, exclusively for our community of truth seekers. Before we get started, we'd be so grateful if you could like this video, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell icon to get notified of all new videos. Your support helps spread Alex's messages from the Andromedans to more people around the world. And don't forget to leave a comment below. Whether it's your thoughts, a question, or even just an emoji, every comment counts, and we read them all. Your feedback and engagement really make a difference. If you'd like to show a little extra support, consider clicking the Super Thanks button, the heart with a $sign, to give a tip. Every bit helps us continue to bring you more content from Alex Collier. Now, let's get into this special Q&A with Alex.
Okay, Edwin Chin, love your webinar and service to all. I'm very puzzled with some of the Trump picks that seem from the swamp. Part of the chess play and plan to appease broader base of people?
I'm puzzled by some of... Can you read the question one more time? I missed it.
Edward, wait a minute. How do I... Oh, I've got no tabs that give me the last... We had the same thing. Basically, puzzled by the people that he picked, and he's saying, "Are these deep staters part of the game?" As he
Okay.
I
get that. I get that. I totally get that. Look, in order to take down a syndicate, you need people to infiltrate the syndicate. You need people who know how it works, how it's structured, how they launder the money, how they move the product, how they operate clandestinely. Do they operate with intelligence agencies? What does that apparatus look like? How is it used? How reliant is it on all these different pieces moving together in order to make this thing work and survive? And who is exactly running it? Who's compromised? Who moves the money? Who moves the product? How is it done? What departments, what civilian agencies are used in order to make this whole thing work? I'm trying to simplify it. You would need people who know firsthand how this works. Now, it could very well be that some of these people are going to be sacked. It could very well be that some of these people may go to the spa. But right now, they are committed to ending this situation in order to not only protect their own life, but to protect their family and the rest of humanity. So it doesn't mean that they're getting off scot-free, whatever it is that they've done, but they're not going to be hung. They may have been given a sentence. They could have been given life imprisonment, which means they will still at some point see their families. Their families can come and see them. There's all kinds of things that are going on behind the scenes. But for someone who has no idea how this works, how do you bring them up to speed in 4 years? You know, these syndicates, these operations have been going on not only for decades, but for millennia. And you need people who know how that works. Okay, you can't You can't bring somebody who hasn't got a clue and say, figure this out. We don't have the time. We have got to take this thing down now, as fast as possible. Okay? It has to be demolition ASAP. And these are the people who know how it works. They know where the bodies are buried. And sadly, these are the people we need in order to do it. You know, you have to remember that there was a time, there were pictures taken where Nancy Pelosi was surrounded by U.S. Marshals. Not her Secret Service detail, but U.S. Marshals. Okay, do you think she's not cooperating? Do you think she hasn't spilled secrets? Of course she has. She wants to save her own ass as well. And so are many others. But that doesn't mean they're going to stay in those positions, but what they're going to do is they're going to bring a very integral piece to the demolition of the deep state and the global cabal internationally. There's a great movie that would demonstrate this. I think it was I don't think it's the last Tom Cruise movie, Mission Impossible, but the one before it. It might be number 4, where they're taking down the syndicate, and there's this one guy that they arrest who goes to all these different countries, and he shares what he knows about the syndicate in each one of those countries. So everybody is on the same page as to how to take it down, because they don't understand the infrastructure, because it's been like a secret society. Okay? And that's what we're dealing with. It's exactly what we're dealing with. Like a secret society. All of these people have done it. They've been a part of it. They've been compromised. They're being blackmailed. They live in fear for their own families. You can't just walk away from it anymore. You know, once you're in, you're in. You don't get out. So that's what it is. The thing about Musk is he knows exactly how the military-industrial complex works. He knows a lot of it. He knows a lot of it. Which right now, he's the guy. Because he knows how it works. And again, you know, I can't speak for whatever deals have been cut or whatever promises have been made or were not made. But I think if someone comes forward and says, look, I want to do the right thing, like Mark Zimmerberg from Facebook or X.
Zuckerberg.
You know, he's come forward and he's begging to do the right thing. That doesn't mean he's getting off. Okay, but he's had an epiphany. He knows he fucked up. And they want to make it right. They want to do something to make it right. If he can take you into places that you normally would not get into in order to make it right, to clean house, you know, do the white hats just say no and let this other thing fester that they can't get to? Or do they say yes and allow him to lead them into those arenas where they can clean house? Again, it's common sense. If you're gonna get rid of the parasites, you have to do it. You have to get rid of all of them. All of them. And once you know the structure and you know what to look for, then you're always on guard moving forward to make sure that this infrastructure, this syndicate, doesn't rear its ugly head again in the future, because now everybody's looking for it and they know what to look for. It's just how things work. The Alliance, the Star Alliance members, the ET piece of this, they helped a great deal to explain it to us, how this all works. What happens when they leave Earth? With Terrans, what happens to them? Where do they go? They were a big help in explaining that to us. And how some of these other races operate. Because, they're much more experienced than us and much more intelligent. And we needed some assistance to be brought up to speed. As above, so below. As below, so above. It's all mirrors. We're all mirroring everything. Okay, it's all mirrors. It's a holograph.
Thank you so much for watching today's question and answer video. If you enjoyed it, please like the video, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell icon to stay updated on new videos. Your support truly helps us spread Alex's messages from the Andromedans and reach more people. For those interested in the complete experience, remember that the full webinar replay is available for just $6.99 at alexcollier.tv. This is where you'll find Alex's in-depth insights and answers to more questions from our community. We'd also love to hear from you. Leave a comment or drop an emoji below. We read every single comment, and your engagement really means a lot to us. To keep up with the latest from Alex Collier, you can visit alexcollier.org for more about his work, alexcollier.news to sign up for our email newsletter with the latest updates and exclusive content, and alexcollier.live for the most recent news and info. And don't miss our full library of over 250 past webinars on alexcollier.tv. Thanks again for supporting the work of Alex Collier. Your support makes it all possible, and we're truly grateful for each and every one of you. See you next time. If you would like to see the Andromedan contactee Alex Collier live via video stream, we hold a live online seminar every Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. For more information on upcoming live webinars, please visit alexcollier.org.